I think there is a little bit around Wirtz. You know this 007 thing of no goals, no assists. I've seen Wirtz 3 times in the flesh and more times than that in on TV. You can see that Florian Wirtz is a really good footballer. I think what that changing around of players suggests is that Slot is kind of unsure about whether he kind of needs to change more or less. That transition from one style to another, I think, is really difficult, and it makes perfect sense because the players and the core of the team, for all the recruitment, the core of the team has still been around for 4 or 5 years. They will have certain like patterns and, as Miguel mentioned, like ideas in their heads that have been drilled into them for ages, and now things have changed and they're meant to be doing different things. And I think in moments of adversity, all players, not just Liverpool players, tend to revert to what they know. And that seems to have caught Slot out a little bit as well, because he started the season playing a 4-2-3-1, which was the system he played at Feyenoord. It's the system I think that he would prefer to play. It seems to be the system that he's bought Wirtz to play in. Like, Wirtz is a 10. That's where Florian Wirtz was promised he would play by Liverpool. As far as we understand it. But the last couple of weeks, to try and get something going, Slot's been like, well, actually, maybe we go back to a 4-3-3. And that, to me, is quite indicative of where Liverpool are. They're kind of caught between what they were and what they know, and what Slot wants them to be. And I do wonder if that's where a lot of the confusion is coming from, that you've got players who are trying to learn new methods, new patterns, new ideas. Whenever it doesn't quite work, there is part of them thinking, but this thing we used to do, we know that works, so why don't we just do that?